for Nihilum. I think a good chance they can show something here. Virtus.pro. I don't know their shape right now. I don't know where they're going to be.
I was wondering as well, but you know that's the thing because like they just talked about this in an interview. Virtus.pro, Neo, looks like I think it was Slasher over at the score. He managed to get some time out of from Neo, and he was already saying, you know, Neo was kind of confirming what we were wondering. You know, just how can you keep a high level, week after week, LAN after LAN. These guys haven't stopped in ages, like a month and a half. They've just been going straight LAN every weekend.
Yeah.
So that wears on you. You don't get back up to 100% with just a couple days recovery between each LAN. It's slowly going to wear you down. So VP, they come into ESEA, long travel this time. And, you know, we're hoping that they managed to get some decent rest last night just to be able to kind of prepare for today. But I'm really not expecting a whole lot out of VP once they go crashing into the other European teams because those other European teams, I mean, hell, if they run into Fnatic, they're fresh as daisies. So it's going to be rough. It's going to be a rough land for VP, I think.
Yeah. I mean, especially when they're doing so much. If they keep not getting into the finals, if they keep, you know, losing earlier than that, if they keep winning, then great. But if as soon as they're losing...
That's what we were talking about, right?
Look at BO3. This is great. Right through the front fender.
That's a nasty angle.
Just using as much cover as possible. It does look like it's going to be a Nihilum taking the bomb towards the A bomb site. Taz defending inside. Smoke, and the second smoke is going to mean BO3 is out of position, and you can tell how quickly he wants to change it. Got Pasha here as well. Taz in the background with a P2000 in hand. He's going to run into the smoke to hide, let them through, and then let's see if he can find his way back out again. He's kind of there behind him. Bomb has gone down as well, and there's Taz picking up the kill. Valens and Flowsick going to be the last two people left, but they're getting entirely overrun on this bomb site. Flowsick, last man, and he's locked out of the bomb site.
I love when that happens as well. It's like, we don't want you here, bro. Get out. And then they close the door on his corpse.
Oh, no.
Just no mercy out of VP.
Brutal. Well, credit to Nihilum for actually going for the plant that's in front of the bomb site. I love that. But they couldn't hold it. They lost too many members in the end. So, I mean, good start for the Polish team.
And we got to give it to Taz as well. Like, talk about a solid, just straight snap decision. Go into that smoke. He knows that he's been flashed, so they're going to be coming in any second through that smoke. He just goes into it instead. And now they can't waste time trying to hunt him down. They're not going to just go swinging with their knives. They have to deal with the rest of the rotations coming in from VP, and that rotation was crisp, but they didn't waste any time at all, the Polish team, to get onto that A site once they saw those smokes coming through.
Snacks, he's got 20 bullets and 5 people are coming. That's actually a bit too much to ask. Great grenade, though, to start off with, and he does have backup Neo there in the background with the MP9. Snacks going to be at 1. Neo as well, helping out a double kill, and it's 3 in total with the MP9. Yeah,
that's so much money, but also Snacks, like the spray control from him as well. He was just tagging him up, and Neo was knocking him down. Yeah, you see that jump, that like $2 grand right there he just made in the blink of an eye. So much money. But because they got that bomb plant, Nihilum are now going to have the money to actually go for a decent buy here. So we'll see. BO3 not going to upgrade from that MP7, it looks like. Looks like he's content to sit with the SMG.
It's something that we haven't seen too much today at all yet. We keep talking about how good these SMGs are, but then we haven't seen them put to work that much yet. So I'm actually kind of interested.
Yeah, and look at Neo as well. Well, this is kind of like tried and true VP as well. Although, as I say that, you know, that's not part of the plan where he just gets a bullet to the face. But holding B site with the AWP, and then Snacks getting mollied, and they're waiting for him. Yeah. That was excellent by Nihilum. They were waiting for him to drop out.
But excellent from Snacks as well. That's why he stopped. He waited and gets a double kill. If he just runs in, he's dead instantly. He knows that he's going to extinguish the Molotov with the smoke, and then by, what, 3 seconds, and then he runs through the smoke anyway, because he's Snacks.
Yeah, because exactly. He's in his element. And now Taz, BO3 both stacked up in vents, and this is looking pretty nasty here for Virtus.pro. Great shot there onto BO3. That's going to drop him low, but BO3, he's got 2 HP left. There is no way that Flowsick can lose this. Where's the peak? BO3 has to realize that he's going to be up on this side. He thinks he's up on CT, and Flowsick playing this so well, just listening to the steps. This is textbook right here from Flow, and he's going to completely catch him off guard. Really well done there by the North American team to hold that site.
Yeah, very well done. Double kill for him, and then I think Asant's picking up the other 3 kills. And he even landed a headshot on BO3 coming in. He actually hit another headshot. So overall, really well done. Great round from the North American team. Gonna put us into the 4th one. I'm trying to remember now if that SMG, you know, saving it, if that was going to be a problem. But I'm not sure if that's what killed Neo.
No. Well, that was BO3, right? Oh no, yeah, no, that wasn't what hurt him.
I think it was Neo that ended up.
Neo had the off holding on B Halls this round.
All right.
And he just took a bullet to the face immediately. But that's another thing. It's like it is a little predictable for Neo to go with the op. He does it so often, and again, just solo back of checkered halls, just holding down those B hallways.
Bomb dropped in the middle for Nihilum. Not going to try and pick it up just yet. Waiting to see if Virtus.pro is going to push anywhere, which is probably an indication that they've been looking at a couple of VP demos, because everyone knows that's something that VP will do, especially B-bomb site, but they do it middle as well. Pasha, Seaman, time and again trying to see if he can get in there, and it's going to be automatic going down.
And Bialy once again, I mean, he is like the maestro of A site as well. Him and Taz, that combination works so well together. Pasha just trying to lurk through the smoke, and Flowsick was waiting for him. So strong trade already for Nihilum. Now we have to see if they're going to commit to the A site, or if they want to wrap around to B, and it looks like they already have Sanks out there just waiting.
Yeah, good opening frag. He's going to try and get in here, but Taz is up on the high ground, and look at that. Snacks is flanking around, so now the bomb is going to get dropped any second. Flowsick's actually waiting for it, but still goes down. He saw that coming. Maybe you heard Snacks as well. And Valen's doing the in-game leading on this team, going to be alone.
He's in a bit of trouble, right? And he's not going to get tagged down. There it is, the jumping shot onto him. Neo just having a ball, and Neo getting the follow-up shot as well. So VP coming right back into this. They're going to be able to save 2 rifles, swap it out for a 3rd rifle as well. Just a really sick round from the Polish team, whereas Nihilum just kind of got picked apart.
Yeah, no bomb plan either. Bit of a tough position. They will invest in a couple of smokes and 1 flashbang to this round. So fairly easy investment, $800 to try and see if you can make something work, and maybe a little bit more actually getting put into this, but still well worth it if they could get the bomb plant down. So I'm guessing that's the play here. Professor Chaos, one of the players that we were talking about earlier, having an incredible sensitivity. I have no idea how he can play. It doesn't look like it, but his sense is very high.
It's like that StarCraft sense, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, that Molotov does so much damage. Taz is going to take him out. And there you go, the double nade from Pasha. And a triple kill as well, total for him at the end. That hurt. That hurt a little bit.
Yeah, as if the Molotov wasn't enough. They get bombarded coming out of Squeak. So 4-1, and the 6th round is coming up. No bomb plant happening for Nihilum. So it's a bit of a shame, because, you know, invest that much into it. Want a big kickback from it. And not going to be this time. And yeah, well, Nihilum, no surprise, they're not going to be able to buy up yet. Just double round of eco from them. Pasha hunting for that 2nd kill. Good initial frag from him, actually drops that bomb, but not sure if he can see it in the smoke. He did spot that the bomb was there, but they're going to be able to recover that Nihilum, so they're not completely hung out to dry yet. I look at Neo.
I mean, they have some nades to work with. You know, Valence has actually gone ahead and invested in a Molotov smoke and flash, so they have some firepower here.
Wow, and Neo drops very low. So I'm curious about why he wanted to do... I mean, as long as Neo can occupy this position back here somewhere, the rest of his team can play so solidly. They know everything that's going on the rest of the map, more or less. So a bit surprised that that Neo wanted to take that fight at all.
He went for the ultra-violence a little bit there.
Yeah.
And it didn't really work out. Oh. Snacks with the pop flash. Really nasty one. And he's going to be able to make it out of there alive. Decides to go back for more of a fight, though. Smoke goes down. And the attempted 1-digs, and he's just looking to see. He's hopping, he's trying to find somebody. And he just crouching in the corner, spots him go by. There you go, free kill for him. And, whoa, Taz from Vents was there as well. That's
everyone
just chaos.
Helping out. Everyone helping out, but Pasha actually ending up with a triple. So a bit back and forth in that round, and maybe they could have made something work in checkered, but got shut down ultimately.
They go for the double AWP play right off the bat as well, VP. So Neo's going to have his AWP now to hold B halls. Pasha can play around mid towards A with that AWP as well.
Look at this ratio going on here. And like all the 3 top players in VP, basically 7-1, 7-2. Pretty interesting. Just a very strong start from all the 3 top players. Bialy, Neo a little bit further behind, but not by much. But we do need Nihilum to start picking this one up. They can get the entry frag on Neo back here. That would be really big. If they do that and execute fast right behind it, there's a chance. But look at Snacks. Is he going to go through again? Yes, he will.
Nice flash there to lead. Neo getting pre-fired as well. He's going to have to be careful. They're going to try and rush him down. Just chain flash nades. He's just going straight up for the smoke, but Snacks is there to support as well. Draw attention to himself. A little bit of a pop. Drops right below, and full flash is one of them. But they're going to be able to step in right into the double spray. Triple spray as well. Oh. And this is just pain. Nihilum running right into the grinder.
Beautifully played round from Snacks, though. I mean, he's shown us a bunch of different flashbangs from the vent. I think he probably wanted that one to actually just sort of land out of the vent. Well, like, yeah, it was right at the edge. I think he wanted to just drop down, but it still worked just fine, and they got overwhelmed at the end. So 6-1.
And Snacks is like showing that he's on point right now. That puts him up at 11-1-2. That is not too shabby going into your 8th round here. And it just looks like, again, they want to go for the Ultra Aggression because they know that Neo's going to be here alone with the AWP. So they just want to see if they can rush him down, get onto that site fast with that bomb. But Neo playing this angle so well will not manage the 3rd frag, but Snacks just literally dropping in, man. Pain from above.
Wow, look at this. Professor Chaos picking up a kill and Valence getting 2 as well, leaving Taz alone. So all that aggression and all that confidence from Virtus.pro backfiring on them. They didn't, I mean, it looked cool when Snacks dropped in, but it wasn't a very smart play. It was too much
confidence, right?
Yeah, just too much.
Well, now PC kind of hanging around. They might want to start thinking about going over to that A site, and it looks like it. Both of them have AWPs as well. This is wild. So Taz thinking that they're on the B site. He's already worked his way into B halls, and he has to start getting an idea as to where they're coming from. I mean, he has no idea. If somebody's like waiting around, he can't even really peek because if an op is there, it can pick him off. If somebody's already watching B halls, so he's literally playing this by ear. And unfortunately for him, he's not going to hear them stomping over on that A site.
Not before it's too late. And look at the bomb plant. Very, very smart. So they got Professor Chaos out on main, planting the bomb right here. I mean, even if Taz gets the kill on Valence, then it's still going to be very tough for them to, or for him to try and retake it. So it's a very smart play. They have the time for it. And it's one of the things we keep discussing is when you have the time, you should take extra time to put into planning in a smarter position than the default one. And Taz is going to be like, oh no.
I think Taz is going to be just a little miffed. Yeah, there you go. Tried to go for the trick smoke onto that bomb, but it was not meant to be this time. And Taz might just be a little miffed with his teammates, you know, like, okay, guys, you know, cool off a little bit.
Yeah, I would be.
That was a little above, a little over the top.
Yeah, they had that round. Neo got the 2 opening frags. He didn't get the 3rd one, but that still leaves them in a 4v3. That should be no problem for VP to retake B with. But I think they were just getting too excited here. So now Nihilum coming off of an eco round, saving 2 AWPs and doing pretty well overall. See if they can actually make them work here. In the middle, Professor Chaos is going to go down to Pasha, who was ready. Just sniped up, looking exactly at that spot. Now, are they really going to kind of counter boost? I mean, surely it's going to be Taz going over.
This could be nasty, though. Automatic is waiting, and there you go. Point-blank shot. Manages to take him out. Taz, no luck there. Pasha waiting up close. Neo, in the meantime, over in B halls, is taking out a man in Toxic, so that's going to open things up. At least on that flank, and Snacks up in vents as usual.
Oh,
dude, Automatic is getting good work done right now.
Yeah, he is a very good player, so, I mean, definitely one of the people who should be carrying Nihilum at the moment. Snacks going to spray him down, though. And then Sanks with the kill right in return. Bialy and Neo are left 2v2.
They're just getting into these nasty trades right now, VP, and that is not playing out well at all.
Yeah, Bialy and Neo, they're covering everything but B, which is where Nihilum are going. So, well, slowly heading there.
With that smoke up, it's buying a little bit of time. Neo going to start rotating back over. He could make it. I mean, he might play it from upper, but it looks like he wants to hold in CT instead. He's got an incendiary nade. With 30 seconds left here, he could buy a lot of time if he could somehow find a way to get that nade down.
Oh, they just dodge each other. Timing is incredible here.
Smoke down. An instant shot. Double spray. Not going to happen. Down to, well, 35 HP here. And he bungles the nade. That bomb plant actually happens, and Flo just planting it right out in the open.
Crazy stuff. He's going to actually try and walk through into CT spawn here. 35 health, flashing him away. And he's actually traded places with Neo. They have no idea. This is some next level play coming out of Flowsick. Absolutely wonderful Counter-Strike. VP, are they going to realize they will just quick enough there? So what a shame. Still a fantastic play. And I have to go really quickly and get a screenshot over here because something weird's going on in this room. I have no idea what it is, but it's important, man. Got to save those screenshots. That was, I mean, that was an incredible play by Flowsick. I feel really bad for him because that should have paid off in spades.
Yeah, the fact that that smoke just extends a little bit too far for him to be able to spot out Neo there. You almost like are trying to will him to just go for the shot, man. Just take the shot. But Neo just happening to be in the perfect place to counter it. Still, Nihilum, they get that bomb plant out of that situation. That's still a solid bit of work there, and they're going to have enough money to go for a buy here. 3 rifles, 2 Tech 9s, perfectly acceptable, and we'll see what they decide to go off of it. Because right now it looks like they're setting up for another smoke round onto A, but I think Taz just spotted 2 guys out in Hall there.
Yeah, he definitely saw them, and is gonna choose to play it really safely.
Bialy is here from his usual spot as well.
Yeah, going to be a slow round, but they do have the smokes, and who's in position? I guess it's mostly Professor Chaos, and oh, they've got Sans as well here. So both can actually, oh, they got a third person coming in. They're going to do a lot of smokes into this bomb site.
They're going for the full execute, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
Every single one alive.
All right, so let's see how this sets up. And you can see it now, yeah, just perfect smokes. One on upper, blocking off CT, blocking out Happy Corner. I mean, this is it right here. Bialdi attempting the nade, but it's Taz instead who's going to pick up the first kill.
And look how many counter grenades are coming out as well. Taz will go down, though. Automatic picking up the return frag. Pasha, yes, they're landing right in front. And he heard that as well, so that's very unfortunate. I love the fact that Nihilum are doing this. I'm a big fan of these different plants, but when they don't have full control, it's a huge risk. And Flowsick is now going to be alone. Very tough for him. Ends up going down to Snags. It highlights the thing. I mean, the reason why this is the default plant is because it's the right mix of having cover and trying to retake. Now, the big problem here is the retake that we've been talking about. If someone's defusing and you're not in the right spot, you end up losing it. The pro, I mean, that's why this spot is so amazing. Once you get the bomb down, it's so easy to cover it.
But what's wild is that that's an adaptation, because that's VP adapting to the round that they saw in the pistol. Because that is the smoke round right there that Nihilum went for. VP, they had a little bit of trouble that time, but they saw where the bomb was planted. And so Pasta's just like, okay, we've seen these smokes again. Hold on, I'll just try a shot right there. Okay, gotcha.
I love it. Oh!
Whoa, what? Was that a 2-in-1? No.
No, it wasn't. It was just simultaneous. They were both deagle headshots, so really strong opening. Snags flashing his way into the middle. Gonna pick up a second kill, going for a third one. Not gonna get it here. Sans will take him down, so it's Bialy and Neo left 2v3. Just gonna buy a little bit of time. Neo coming into the middle, gonna pick up the one, goes for a spray, and it turns into a 1v1 regardless. But I mean, honestly, Sans has been playing out of his mind in this game. He's got 8 kills, going for the fight with Bialy. And could have actually got himself killed, and that was scary.
This is just a complete and utter chaos, really, from both of these teams. It's like Virtus.pro are just trying to adjust on the fly, and Nihilum are just like, well, we're going to catch them off guard consistently.
This is where I'd love for him to plant in this corner instead of back here. I mean, he's still going to stay inside and just cover it, but it could be fun. And it's taken a while for Bialy to get here. He's already wasting time just running in. Goes for the spray. Deagle's out. Oh, this is going to get scary now. Trying to buy the time, and it's too late. Bialy going to be up and defusing as well. Has the time with the kit. But just to point out, when Bialy's all the way back here, we can try and trace it. Does take some time. I mean, you got 5 seconds defusing and 13 seconds running there if you don't check any corners. If you just straight run. So it gets a bit worrying. You end up running out of time.
Yeah, that's in time, man. CS is about money and time, man. Money and time. A lot like real life.
Yeah, and what is time is money, and money is I don't know.
That's why women equal money, and because you know you got to spend time on women, and yeah.
There's some sort of correlation.
There's the equation there, you know, somewhere.
Yeah, we try to make it work anyway. Smoke up in the middle, and a quick grenade over in case anyone was doing any quick boosting. Pasha walking right into it. Did get slowed down by that grenade, but still just gonna stick around for a moment. That's scary, though. You're scoped up with the AWP, you're already going to be slowed, and then you walk into a grenade, so now you can't do anything.
You see him, though? He's just, like, standing still, practically. That's got to be, like, heart in your throat kind of moment there, especially if you're going for a battle and there's an opera waiting for you on the other side. You're just doomed.
Snacks.
Now the boost.
You did just wait for the Molotov to disappear, and then they're back into the middle. Boost going to come on over. Professor Chaos quickly jumping down into the middle. Automatics up there as well. Snacks gets the one, and he should not have got a double kill then, but he will end up picking it up. Snacks is being hyper effective at the moment. He's got 20 kills in just 12 rounds.
Yeah, he's insane. Like, he's definitely playing out of his mind, and he maintains the advantage for Virtus.pro now. At this point, it gets really tricky for Nihilum and Neo. Neo with the, well, because that smoke is down, he can afford it, but he's not quite sure if anybody's going to be coming knocking. Instead, it's going to be Taz taking out Sanks. Valence attempts the retake, not going to happen. Bialy is there to shut him down, and this is now going to be the 1v4 scenario here for Flowsick, who's, yeah, it goes without saying, in a bit of trouble. He's got gear, but he needs to hit just like the sickest shot, and Pasha's already scoped up and waiting for him.
He might be thinking maybe I could save this AK in the corner, because he'd need to get 2 kills to get in here, and even then he'd be in a tough spot. It's really worth going for it if he feels like he can get the bomb down, but I think it's the right calculation to make here, and just if they come looking for him, they won't be expecting him to be here at all. Yeah, Flowsick doing the best he can, really. Not a lot to be done at this point in time. So 10-2, sorry, lead going into it. This is really rough. I think this is one of the maps where Nihilum needed to show something good.
And it's also, I mean, it's also one of VP's strongest maps, so, you know, it's just a very tricky position for them to find themselves in.
In this round, because they saved the AK, they're able to buy 2 more, and they go for Tech 9 armor and a couple of grenades to help out with here. Bomb drop all the way back in T-spawn, a big indication that this round is going to be... I mean, the beginning of this round, the call simply is look for entries. Let's try and get an entry frag and work off of. And that's a very common theme across all maps, really.
Yeah, it's just weird when you have like this kind of mix buy going on, like the double Tech 9, 3 AKs. You can go for some of the ultra aggression with that, you know, leading in with the Tech 9s to draw the fire and then cleaning up with the AKs afterwards. If you're trying to go for these kind of pick duels, Taz, he's gonna tear you a new one. Professor Chaos not able to get anything done. Taz, however, he is messing up his spray a little bit there. And Neo in the meantime has found balance on in the B hall. So VP, everywhere Nihilum are going right now, they're just winning the duels.
Wow, this is incredible.
Look at how thorough they are. They don't get a single kill. Taz gets 3.
11-2. Yeah, Taz, I mean, the first kill was good. The other ones were a little bit sloppy, but they worked out just fine anyway. He won all those battles, as you said. Entry facts for a VP are going quite well for them. Nihilum still able to buy. They got to make this at least 11-4. They have to, otherwise it's not going to work out at all for them. And they've got 3 Molotovs, so curious to see if they're going to try and execute. It's sort of gone out of fashion, but you could do a lot of really cool Molotov strats towards the A-bomb site. Used to be for a while that Titan would do it, but they left it.
Yeah, it's just
stopped doing it.
I guess you have to have the time to set it up. But I mean, you do see teams where they'll get the corner by Squeak, and then they'll get the corner behind quad boxes with Molotovs and just turn that into a burning lake of fire. Force that guy onto the A site and hopefully into the gun or the crosshairs of your teammates. And speaking of crosshairs, Neo gets the shot. Taz pinned down in a really awkward spot. So he's not going anywhere, but Bialy is here to lock down this A site, and they still have support as well. I believe that's Pasha holding back from CT. But there's the original Molly. Problem is, it's too short. Bialy can still sit back here.
Yep. And that probably got them killed. I'm not sure if they must have realized that was too short, but they still figured maybe he's not going to come out and peek. He did, and it's 3 kills, turning into 12-2, and not a lot of money left for Nihilum at the end here. Tough, really tough first half for them.
Yeah, this is not going well. 15th round, and we could be looking at 13-2 for VP. And then VP going into their T side, just basically full of confidence. One thing that's funny is that Snacks, he's still only at 20, so it's been kind of quiet for him. So Snacks is like, come on, guys. Did I really beat up on you that badly that you don't want to even come towards mid B side anymore? Give me some action. I need more stats.
Look at this here. Taz actually just on the railing looking over the smoke. Could get very annoying, I guess, if you're boosted up and all you see is smoke, and then Taz can just spot you out. In the meantime, Professor K is trying to be annoying over here while the rest of the team pushing, and they're going to walk right into Neo's smoke. Are they going to slow down for it? Well, that counter flash kind of means they have to, but they are still going to try and be fairly quick about it. Neo buying time.
Yeah, Neo in a very awkward position, but they back off, they force out the nades, and now there's a flash. Neo with the Tech 9 trying to take this battle as best he can, but he will get rushed down. Instead, it's Taz to take out Valence, but he gets caught, and now we're into a 3-on-4 scenario here. VP attempting to retake, and even just getting caught out completely. PC taking out Pasha with the AWP.
Yeah, Snacks with a good return. Automatic down. Snacks actually will drop as well.
Oh, wow.
Professor Chaos just doing work with the AWP. That's a triple kill currently, and they know where Bialy is. He's going to go down. They'll at least win the last round of the half for themselves, but still tough.
Yeah, you can see how high his sense is when he actually moves around with the mouse. He's just like zip, 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 zip all over the place. And that guy's opping as well. How nuts is that?
I have no idea how he plays. Like, him and Elish are the 2 people that are really hard to figure out. Like, look at it.
It's like he's doing the demonstration now. Like 360. He had to scope though, but you know, still.
It's crazy.
We can admire.
It's crazy. Yeah, I guess Hiko to put into that team as well of really high sense players that
what
make it work.
What is his sense though? That's the thing. Like, what is his sense actually?
So, well, we should figure it out. Maybe it's going to be like in a post interview at some point. Someone figure it out for us what his sensitivity is. It is really high. Yeah, well, I guess sense and DPI.
Yeah, the combination of. But like he just looks like Pasha's pretty low. But PC just looks out of this world. I'm wondering what. Well, I mean, right now I'm really wondering what Nihilum can possibly be saying to themselves. You know, how do we get our heads back in this game? in order to stop VP from getting the 4 rounds that they need in this T-half to win the first map. Do we know what the second map is going to be?
I'm not sure yet. I don't think I actually got the vetoes yet, so I guess we'll figure it out eventually. But the way things are going, obviously, yeah, you're going to have to try and motivate your team at this point. You know, that any given Sunday kind of talk.
Yeah, really. Like, if ever there was a time, it's now. It's looking very grim indeed. PC going with the no-scopes. Okay, Bialy. Can't hang.
But I would say earlier when we were watching Titan play on this map, things were looking, you know, a little bit more tricky overall. I think the who were we watching earlier? Why am I blanking on the team name?
Titan versus Luminosity.
Yeah, Luminosity. I don't know why that was escaping me entirely.
LG.
But Luminosity looked like they had a really good read on what they were doing. I would say there's a couple of rounds when Nihilum looked like they had a good understanding, but they were also getting caught off with some of the VP plays that were not even that uncommon for VP to try and do.
Yeah, it did seem like a lot of these. Well, it's like you can't get caught by Snacks repeatedly round after round and allow him to get 2 kills every time. Like that cannot be allowed. And who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Snacks is like, here, let me demonstrate a boost that might, you know, help you guys out a little bit.
Showing him around, escorting him around the map. Well, we're gonna get into the second pistol here, second half coming up. It's still the first map, and it is Nihilum versus Virtus.pro here, ESEA LAN. It's looking very one-sided at the moment. I'm not sure there's really much to talk about, except for the fact that Virtus.pro are... We were talking about this. How are they going to come into this tournament? They've been playing so many tournaments. Well, right now, it's looking great for them.
What I'm worried about is that this is going to be like too much confidence for VP. You know, they might get, you know, they're like, yeah, we're in such great shape, man. We just destroyed these kids. And then they go on to like face up against Fnatic or something and get completely mauled. I don't know. I don't think VP are going to, or one to underestimate a team like that, at least. But they have been known to underestimate lower tier teams before in the past.
Oh yeah, definitely. Automatic hiding right at the edge. So many flashes coming out, and when they are all clear, he's just in the middle of all of it. Still at the back of sight. Valence is here, and Sank is here as well. So now it's Pasha and Neo left. 2v4. It's looking really good for Nihilum in this round. They're going to take out Neo as well, leaving Pasha 1v3, and he's kind of boxed in and doesn't know it. Valence will take him out. And that will be finally a round for Nihilum. I mean, they needed this round at the very least to have a real impact. Whether or not it's going to be the full comeback, I think they're going to have to show something clever on the CT side. Yeah,
Automatic showing that he can play with smokes as well, right? He's like, it's not just you, Snacks. It's not just you, Taz. I can do it too. Manages to get something out of that at least. And it was Snacks that he took out first as well. So good first target, right? Don't want to have Snacks feeling too confident going into this T-half. Are we going to get the touchdown nade? No, we will not. It's going to clip Neo, but no more than that. Just peppers him.
A lot of, well, I mean, yeah, 3 SMGs being picked up here by Nihilum, so that's interesting. Not afraid of the armor buy that's coming out from VP.
Look at that. Yeah, they have 3 guys, soon 4 over on B site right now. And Flowstick, there we go, starts laying into him. Automatic with the wallbang onto Snacks, does massive damage. And this is a great, Nihilum, you know, finding their equilibrium, just managing to stabilize a little bit here. That was very scary.
Bit of a weird flash coming out. Automatic apparently not really ready for it. I think it's really meant to bounce a little bit further in. And Pasha trying to see if he can get the return with the FAMAS. Neo sneaking up behind. So this is all on a timer right now. Pasha goes down, which is a big problem here. Neo going to run in. So imagine if Pasha had stayed alive for a little bit longer here. It could have been interesting. Maybe, I think, a bit of miscommunication between him and Neo.
Perhaps.
Just that play should have revolved around Neo making the opening.
Yeah, there's also sometimes, you know, just Pasha things where he's like, I'm going to go ahead and do this.
Yeah.
And gets caught and leaves his teammates in a bit of an awkward spot. Right now, Nihilum, they're in a fantastic position. Neo even looking like he wants to... No, he can't possibly be like aiming for an eco scenario here.
Saving MP7? Why not?
MP7 Kevlar. I mean, the problem is that... There you go. You're going to go ahead and give that kill to a guy who has an MP9, so...
Yeah.
He's getting very good money out of it. So that's a little unfortunate. A little bit of bonus money in Nihilum's pocket. They're definitely not going to complain about that. Whereas VP now, you know, 3rd round of eco, or 2nd round of eco, essentially, after the pistol.
I mean, that round, I do want to blame Pasha for it, even though that's not a very popular thing to do. I feel like if Neo had walked in and got the kill on Professor Chaos, who was up here, then was it Automatic? I think Automatic playing up here. Regardless, he would have been in a very tricky spot. And if Pasha peeks out just when that kill happens, everything gets a little bit weird for the CT side. I think there was a big opening then. Flowsick boosted up in Vents, going to get the 1 kill in. And a double kill, in fact. Goes out with a pistol, and it's going to be a triple at the end. Very strong hold for the CT side in the middle here. No problem at all.
It doesn't get much cleaner than that. So now we get to go into the fun stuff here. VP have got the guns. We're going to get to see what they can afford to buy. Taz, yeah, double flash and a smoke. Okay, so they've got all the flashes that they need. They have the smokes as well. Bialy's the only one who couldn't really... Well, no, I say that. I spoke too soon. 5 smokes picked up for Virtus.pro. So they have some options. They don't have the Molotovs, so they can't really get too fancy with what they want to go for. But right now, they're setting up for the cut smokes over here in mid, so you're going to be able to separate that. But 2 guys pushed up ahead of those, it's going to give up the ghost. They're going to know that VP aren't looking to split B.
Yeah, they should realize. In the meantime, the A bomb site, yeah, they're kind of here, but they're really far back. Automatic Molotoving backside already. Taz very nearly getting burned. This is very interesting. There's actually counter Molotovs coming out from the CT side. Definitely a style we haven't seen too often. Valence charging in, and Justice going to hold it. Look at this. He's already in the smoke. 2 seconds. Oh, it's not going to be enough. They will find him at the end. Great effort, though. And Professor K is going to be all alone here. 1v4 in the Virtus.pro, taking a step further towards winning this map.
Yeah, they nearly caught him there as well. But yeah, VP now, 4 players. If they can keep 4 players alive at the end of this, this is going to be fantastic. Well, I spoke too soon. Snacks waiting in vents, gets caught. Nice nade timing there, and he's going to get that combo. Down to 1 HP. PC, you have no right to live right now. If you live through this. Oh, and he gets around the corner just in the nick of time. He's going to make it. This FAMAS. And he's actually got some decent nades. This could make all the difference in the next round. And don't you love that when, you know, you're just like, I need to live, and then it feels like the round takes forever to end?
Yeah, that can be awful. They just pop around the corner to kill you at the very last second.
I'm going to do it, guys.
Well, you're right. The money did make a big difference because he could drop that from us for someone else, picks up his AWP, and still has all the grenades. I mean, they got to basically win out at this point. It's 6-13, and 3 more rounds for Virtus.pro, and they will be able to take this map and run away with it. Flashbang out from Flowsick, and just going to catch a little bit of Snacks outside.
Yeah, looking no rush. I mean, basically like anti-rush nades going out. It's not going to help Valence, though, who gets caught out by Bialy in A main, so... Bialy just holding that angle, seeing if anybody was going to peek, and he gets rewarded for it. For his patience. Now VP look like they want to try and take over mid. They've got the boost, and they're going to be able to push out through main. PC is here already, however. He's got that AWP holding that angle down.
Really trying to be quick with the flick here. Going to take down Pasha first. He knows they're right in there, and he doesn't want to peek out. Can't really blame him. Flowsick did win the first fight over at B, but now... the bomb side is lost, and you can tell no entrance there, no entrance up here either. He really wants to just get in for the fire and pick someone off, and he has to try something, but in the end of it, they're a man down. The bomb has been planted, automatic in the middle. It actually does take out Taz, and Bialy will go down. Huge plays coming out here from CT side.
And Neo just waiting. He's got that angle. If they can make it past here, this would be big. Both of them have been tagged up. If they stack up on top of each other, this is going to get ugly real fast. They're trying to check the angles, and there you go. Great shot by Automatic. The pre-fire around the corner, just catching out Neo, and they have plenty of time for the defuse here.
Good retake. I'm really impressed they even won this round. It looked like Virtus.pro had that one in the bag, and then it gets stolen away for a moment there. 7-13, and not a lot of money on VP in spite of the bomb plant. Good bank on Bialy for some reason, but everyone else is a bit low.
Yeah, it's kind of in that seesaw. And yeah, there we go. We are going to actually see the buy. Bialy's going to be able to drop it. He could go for the AWP and drop it to Pasha or Neo, exactly. And then he has enough to go for the Kevlar here. This is wild. It should be Pasha picking up that op. Why has nobody gone back to pick up that op? There you go, Pasha.
Oh, did that Molotov actually? Nope. That Molotov blasted mid-air instead. So VP aren't looking for a boost, but bit of a wasted opportunity in case VP were boosting, then they would have been in there really quickly. Valen's going to close the door. Just jump up into the corner. No boost happening yet, though.
Fresh smoke goes down, and that kind of gives it away. It seems like Snacks, he gets a feeling that somebody's waiting up in that little corner there. He's checking as well in case somebody's boosted. Flash is going out, though, and this is really turning into a bit of the waiting game. Oh, Valens. You trying to toast your own teammate? He is. Automatic actually takes quite a bit of damage from that.
Yeah, got to be careful. Snacks trying to put shots through here with the AK, but I'm pretty sure he can't. I'm pretty sure it's just with the AWP that's possible. Snacks will take down Valence in the corner, though. And Automatic will win the fight versus Taz. Goes for a little bit more. They're not connecting just yet. And Snacks in the corner. They're going to drop after getting the 1 kill here. So just a lot of trading going back and forth, but they're just barely coming out on top.
Yeah, Automatic. I mean, right now, he's doing a fantastic job. There's the flash as well. He can't get the kill into Pasha, though, but he's got them down to 40 HP. They managed to dodge that nade, and he's going to get caught out in the open. Neo just hunting him down with that Tech 9. And it's going to be PC and Flowsick. Well, Flowsick coming in from CT, 1v2. Neo, they know exactly where he is now at this point. Stepping out, taking a bit of a risk. But Neo's got an AK, and then the AWP on Pasha. Flowsick just going for it. He's going to get the headshot onto Neo. And with 1 HP left, he's in a 1v1 scenario here. Pasha, does he manage to hold this well? Do they know just how low he is? They have no idea. And he's just taking this fight straight up. No fear. Rushing him down. But in the end, Pasha will land the shot. Point blank through the door.
Wow, that's so close as well. I mean, that looked like it should definitely have worked out. And then stolen, 1 health, and no clutch happening. 14-7. And Nihilum now, I mean, they can't even make the call. Virtus.pro won this round based off kind of a crazy buy-up.
Yeah.
And it actually pays off rather well. I'm still not sure that buy-up was the best idea ever for Virtus.pro, but obviously now that it worked, it kind of feels that way.
Plays, right? And look at how it wrecks Nihilum as well. Like 14-7, and they're on a semi-eco. I mean, they have invested in pistols. They have some deagles as well, and you can already see them kind of going to work, doing some damage. Pasha getting tagged up, and there you go. Automatic with the headshot onto Taz, trying to get 1 more. He's going to get overwhelmed by Neo, though. And it's just 2 members left here for Nihilum, a deagle and a USP, and just a deeg. Valence going to get that headshot, and he's going to get 1 onto Snacks.
Yeah, good effort put out here. I mean, it's turned into a 1v2. That's more than maybe they could have asked for, because they lost 3 entry tags, I think. So it's only after that that it really start picking up for them. Bomb going to be planted in the casual normal spot here, and Neo ends up with a quad kill in the round, making it to map point 15-7.
Is that a bit of a Freudian slip there?
Yeah, exactly.
The casual spot.
The casuals. It's only the casuals that do it. Well, I mean, there's nobody. Valence right now is the only one who's a little bit behind, but he's also doing the in-game leading, so it's very common, especially if you're not that used to playing on LAN. You try and get everyone else to play really well, and you end up lagging a bit behind. But overall, Nihilum are looking like a pretty good unit in a sense. Everyone's doing well. On VP, Snacks obviously kind of just like escaping the rest of the team, yeah.
Taz boosted up, will pick up the first one. Pasha spotting out on short, takes out the second. And VP with 2 entry frags now, and Snacks just can't quite get the shot onto Pasha. He drops him down to half HP. They need to get the frag. He's really trying to do it. In the meantime, Professor Chaos, he's taking out Snacks, but this is still advantage VP in this scenario.
And they're so close. Oh, Snacks going to pick up that kill. Yeah, nice, really nicely done. Otherwise, he would have been instantly dead. Pasha up there, gets headshot immediately. And Snacks going for a little bit more. Going to catch him, but is returned on. It's still a 2v2 here. And Neo and Bialy versus Valence and Professor Chaos. The bomb down, and they actually go into check B before they realize that it's at the A bomb site.
Neo taking out Valence as well, so now they only have to worry about PC. And it looks like Bialy, he's got an idea, he's got a read, and he gets the headshot. They trade headshots, in fact. So a really close battle there at the end, but in the end, VP, they will take that win. Pretty decisive, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, they did manage to come back quite a bit, actually, much farther than I thought they would, Nihilum, especially towards the end of that first half. They were starting to get some rounds on the board, and then going into this one. But it's Virtus.pro. Again, it does feel like there is quite a gap between the North American and European teams right now, at least from what we've been able to see.
Yeah, I mean, well, Virtus.pro, it's always hard to know when they show up, and I think they really showed up today. They were warmed up and ready for it. So right
like
now, yeah.
Snacks, right? Like, what can you do when Snacks starts just getting 2 to 3 frags around?
Yeah, I would say this game was considerably more one-sided than the one we saw earlier with
yeah, true.
Luminosity.
Yeah.
Luminosity looked a little bit more prepared for it, but
They
it's hard to
certainly
say.
did.
Really hard to say. We will obviously, it's only the first map, so we'll have a second map coming up as well. Don't forget later on, these cool CSGO pins are also going to be given away, assuming I haven't stolen all of them, but we'll do that on the stream later on, guys.
I'll take the jacket, I'll take the blazer away.
Yeah,
at the end of the day, you can't stick them into it.
Oh man, I left them all at home. I'm so sad. Well, next map.